Hi, I'm Dan Hernandez and I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of Sport Fishing. Well, today we're up in the Bay Area. Fishing with me today is Mark Davis from Shakespeare. Hey, Mark.
Good to be back.
Nice to have you back, man. And we fished all over Southern California. Now we've been up here in Northern California. We're going to start off fishing on the bay today. Then we're going to head offshore, going rock cod fishing, looking for ling cod, all those great fish we find around the Farallon Islands. And Mark, what is it about up here that you enjoy so much, man?
It's just a whole different world. I mean, you can't imagine, you know, especially coming from my part of the country. I mean, this is just a completely different environment. It's like going to another country altogether. But the fishing is just phenomenal. I mean, they've got some fisheries that are just untapped up here. There's so many people, and there's so many people doing different things other than fishing in the Bay Area. There are some boats that go out, but I think you're going to see in this show that it's worth coming up here and it's worth going out on these boats and fishing because you're just absolutely breaking your back catching fish all day.
And today we're fishing aboard the new Huck Finn out of Emeryville Sport Fishing. We'll be meeting the skipper Jay in a little bit, but right now we got the Alcatraz right behind us, the rock. We're going to drift here for a little bit. When we come back, we'll show you some exciting action from here, and then later on offshore. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. This week's episode of Sport Fishing is brought to you by Shakespeare Rods and Reels, Cajun Red Fishing Line, Fluger Reels, Cabela's, America's Outfitter, Game Saver, and Blue Cross of California Foundation. Visit our website at sport-fishing.com if you want to order any of our products. Our cooking items, our t-shirts and hats, videos and books. It's all available on our website store. And if you want to join us on one of our local charters or one of our exotic travel trips, just do it on the website. You'll find out everything you need to know about me, the TV show, and any of our products. So check it out today and sign up for the free newsletter at sport-fishing.com. Check it out today. I'd like to introduce you to the brand new Eagle Claw hook kits. It's got a great selection of hooks that you need to get started in fishing. There's 3 different styles of kits: inshore, offshore, and surf fishing. And they have a wide selection of hooks, different colors, different styles. It comes with this DVD that shows you all 3 different styles of fishing, shows you how to tie the rigs for that. You can find this hook kit at your local store or visit our website at sport-fishing.com and order one today.
Bring his head out of the water and have some fun. Down the rail. Walking down the rail here.
This is Jay, he's the owner-operator of the new Huck Finn out of Emeryville Sport Fishing, and Jay, you have us right in front of Alcatraz, and what are we doing this morning?
We're fishing halibut this morning, catching the top of the tide. We got one nice halibut last drift, and normally the top of the tide we do pretty well here. So gonna give it a few drifts here and change up on our game plan and head outside. Maybe try one or two more spots and then head offshore toward the Farallones.
At Farallones, we've been hearing a lot, it's a great spot for rock fishing, lingcod fishing.
Yes, very good. It's with all the different closures we've had, it's become just a tremendous fishery.
So have the closures helped the sport fishing, or?
Yes, it's helped the sport fishing a lot for us, anyways.
For you guys. Well, it's pretty cool. It's the first time I've been fishing up here in the Bay Area this weekend. It's been a lot of fun. I've always thought about it. I've been to Alcatraz on the tour. Never thought I'd be out here fishing. So thank you for inviting us up.
That's what we're trying to catch, huh? Yeah, right. That is a sand dab, and that's what you called lingcod candy. We're catching sand dabs. We're going to be using live bait today for some of the lingcod, and from what I understand, what he just told me is it's like potato chips for lingcod. So basically, you have a sand dab, you drop it down, you catch a lingcod. So this is the first step. This is actually pretty fun. We're about 180 feet of water. Just dropping live bait rigs down, 4 or 5 hooks on there, reel them all the way back up to the top, making bait. That's all we're doing.
Looks like a Christmas tree lights
That's
or something.
Christmas is coming early for the lingcod.
Yeah.
That's a sand dab. That's bait.
Here's another stringer full. 5 at a time, just for bait.
I got you. This one's got some shoulders, I think. Definitely some meat on these bones. Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, they were talking about, and I know we said this before, they didn't want to bring us out here too soon. They stopped a few spots inshore because they didn't want us to come out here and get done too fast and only fish for a couple of hours out here. It's amazing, man. You come out here, we're just dropping down, just catching these big, huge lingcod. As fast as you can get it down there, 180 feet deep, dropping those sand dabs you saw us catching earlier. Drop them down there, as soon as we get them down there, bam! So I'm trying to dislocate your shoulders. It's awesome. You're gonna get to see what this one is. Guys, I'm coming off a little off the stern, keep heads up. Slack off if you feel me. Dan, you're somewhere, come over me. And that's him. I got you, I'm good. Pull him off the gaff, thank you. And that is what we're trying to catch right here. And you can see, there's the whole total package right there. Those are the sand dabs we caught earlier. This thing literally, as soon as I get it down there, it's 180 feet deep. And just you know, bam. I mean, you'd think with this mono, I mean, we're using Cajun red, there's not much stretch to it. And you drop that thing down there and you'd think, well, you know, you wouldn't feel him biting 180 feet that hard. But I mean, that fish just absolutely just poked it like he was in 20 feet of water. No doubt in my mind I had a bite. And obviously there's a reason why. I mean, that's just gorgeous. That's just an average looking, and check this out. Check out the chompers on these boys. Look at that.
Serious teeth.
Isn't that bad? That's what that sand dab was down there going, ah! But that's what we're here to catch with the sand dabs. And like I said, the amazing thing, Cap said, well, I don't want to take you guys out there right away because we don't want you to get done in an hour. I'm like, this is why. We're catching them as fast as we can drop down.
Why don't you get your money's worth out here?
Yeah, they want to, it's an hour charter. It just takes 2 hours to get out there. Farallon Islands, man, come to it.
Fish Fact is brought to you by Eagle Claw.
Lingcod live in a large range of area, as far north as Alaska and as far south as southern Baja, Mexico. They like to eat all kinds of small game fish, just about anything they get in their mouth. Lingcod can get as large as 80 pounds, but most are taken much smaller than that. The regulations for lingcod vary all the time, so check your local regulations. The maximum you can take is 2 fish per day. Here comes my fish.
Here comes
right
lingcod.
here. Nice little lingcod.
What you thinking of that, Jake? He's sitting there, man. He's done. When you're ready to move, we'll get your camera when we get ready to move.
Jay, what's remarkable is in Southern California, you catch ling like this, you'd be so happy it's a legal ling cod. Up here, this is just an average fish.
Yes, it is. It's our fishery is real strong. We close to 1,000 lingcod so far this season, and we're not even 2 months into it.
Wow.
So it's been an incredible year. That's an average one.
Yeah, it's an average. I see how you guys, I mean, I heard the other day the guys at the landing talking about how you're one of the top boats up here for lingcod fishing. Your guys are going out with 20, 30 anglers, getting limits on the trips.
Yeah.
It's easy to see how they do it. It's remarkable fishing. What do you think about this, Mark?
Dan, we've been here 10 minutes and we've already limited.
Yeah.
Seriously, think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're literally catching these things as fast as we can drop down.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I both caught 2 apiece.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing.
Yeah. So we got a few more people that don't have fish yet, so that's the only reason we can keep fishing, but nice quality fish. It's just awesome fishing. If you want to try lingcod fishing, I tell you, you got to come up here, Emeryville, fish out of the Bay Area, come see Jay, come out in his boat. It's a new Huck Finn, awesome boat, great crew, and just quality fishing like this. You got to come experience it. All right, well, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more action here on Sport Fishing. Visit our website at sport-fishing.com if you want to order any of our products, our cooking items, our t-shirts and hats, videos and books. It's all available on our website store. And if you want to join us on one of our local charters or one of our exotic travel trips, just do it on the website. You'll find out everything you need to know about me, the TV show, and any of our products. So check it out today and sign up for the free newsletter at sport-fishing.com. Check it out today.
My clients and myself depend on quality tackle like the Magic Metal. Whether you're fishing offshore for bluefin, albacore, or yellowfin tuna, you've got to have a lure you can depend on, and the Magic Metal is it. For inshore species, I recommend the Magic Metal Light. For bonita, barracuda, bass, yellowtail, it's unbeatable. It comes in a variety of sizes and colors and has internal rattlers that actually help draw a strike. Magic Metal is the ones we depend on here on the Indian. Pick up one today at your local tackle store.
That bait was down there for about, I don't know, 10 seconds. It is phenomenal lingcod fishing up here. That bait barely got down there. This one's definitely bigger than the last one. Not a whole lot bigger, I don't think. But it's just phenomenal. That bait gets down there like 15 seconds and you're on. It's unbelievable. There he is. Yeah, I got a little, not too much. There we go. There's a lingcod, legal ling. Thank you. And you can see the sand bait we're using here. Okay. Thanks. This is the bait, the sand dab that I pinned on there a little while ago. There's a ling, legal lingcod. All right. Well, it's pretty great fishing here. Let's just take a little break from the action and go to the tackle box and show you the gear that we're using for today's type of fishing. This week, the tackle box is brought to you by Shakespeare, manufacturer of America's best-selling fishing rod, the Ugly Stick. This week in Tackle Box, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing up in the Bay Area. Now, we're doing a variety of fishing inside the bay, drifting for halibut, stripers, but the big thing is to go offshore to the Farallon Islands. Go look for those monster lingcods, huge rockfish that live out there. And even though we could be fishing in shallow water, we still want to use heavy gear because these lingcod can get big. I mean, it's nothing to catch a 30-pound lingcod. Occasionally, they got lingcod up to 50 pounds. So you need to use heavy gear. Because of that, I'm using the larger contender reel like this, and it's got the lever drag. Using heavy line, you want to use 40, 50-pound main line. You can use a little bit heavier leader if you want, 50, maybe even 80-pound leader on top of that. But you really have to use a heavy line going after these big fish. And the rod I'm using with this is an Ugly Stick tiger rod. This rod's rated to fish 50, 60-pound test line. It works great for this type of fishing. Now you can use both live baits or artificial baits. I really enjoy fishing for lingcod with artificial baits. There's two basic baits you can use. A bucktail jig always works good, and if I was up there early morning or late in the day when there isn't much daylight, I'd use a glow-in-the-dark, because that glow-in-the-dark bait at first light is deadly. But for today's fishing, get out there a little bit later in the morning, so I'm going with the metal jig. Now the magic metals, you want to go a 10 ounce, 8 ounce model, depending on the depth, depending on the current. This may look like a big jig, but you'll see in today's fishing that these lingcod are so big and their mouths are so big that they can swallow a jig like this, like a French fry. It's really easy. Now the technique for this is very simple. When you're fishing a big jig like this, you can either hit the bottom and just crank really fast and make that jig dart up. Not all the way to the surface, just about 2 or 3 cranks, just to make it look like it's trying to escape from the lingcod. They'll come up and attack it. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action out of the Bay Area here on Sport Fishing. This is one of the lings that just came up when the guys got it on the bow. And what was he using up there, Jay?
It actually was following a rockfish. He caught a rockfish and
It was free swimming?
Yeah. Came up and was nibbling on the rockfish, and we got him in the boat.
That's like what we call a hitchhiker?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the teeth on that one. How big do you think that fish will go?
He's about 18.
18? Yeah, I was going to say about 20.
Yeah.
That's just a beautiful fish. Look at the teeth on that thing. I put my fist in there, but he might close his mouth. That's a huge fish. All right, well, we're going to take a little break from the action. When we return, Jay's going to slide us inside a shallow water rock spot. What do you guys call this spot? The aquarium? Or what's the name? The aquarium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a monster fish. Thanks a lot, man. Visit our website at sport-fishing.com if you want to order any of our products, our cooking items, our t-shirts and hats, videos and books. It's all available on our website store. And if you want to join us on one of our local charters or one of our exotic travel trips, just do it on the website. You'll find out everything you need to know about me, the TV show, and any of our products. So check it out today and sign up for the free newsletter at sport-fishing.com. Check it out today. I'd like to introduce you to our complete line of food products. You know, our dipping sauces have been around for a while and they come in 4 great flavors. Now we also have the fish batter. This is awesome for making fish tacos or just deep frying fish. And the newest thing to the collection has been the dry spices and rubs. It doesn't matter if it's fish or meat, the dry rubs work really great. And if you need some help figuring out recipes to cook up your fish, pick up one of my cookbooks. All these items and the cookbook are available on my website, so order one today. There we go. This one took a little bit longer. This one took about a whole 45 seconds before I got bit. And I got slammed. I wasn't sure if I had a rock or a fish, and then the rod tip started bouncing. Jay goes, yeah, I think that one's a fish. So just keep winding on it. It's just normal fishing. Just keep the rod in front of you and just wind. Use the boat as the boat lifts up, wind down. Oh, I got a big rockfish. I thought rockfish didn't like these things. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a good eater.
Yep, that's a copper rockfish.
These aren't rock cod, these are rockfish, right?
Rockfish.
Rockfish. And you call this one a copper?
Copper. Copper, fighting bob, white belly. There's a bunch of names, but that's very good eating.
Yeah, I was gonna say all this white meat fish tastes delicious.
Yes, yes.
It'd be an awesome fish to have. Well, we're gonna take a little break from the action and show you what these fish taste like. Let's visit the galley and show you how to cook up one of these beautiful rockfish. This week, the galley is brought to you by Dan Hernandez Dipping Sauces and the Baja Style Fish Batter. This week in the galley, I want to show you a nice simple recipe to do. We're going to be cooking up lingcod, but it could be any rockfish, any whitefish, it all is about the same. Now this is a piece of lingcod here that we caught locally, and what we're going to do today is just pan fry it here. I already have a little bit of olive oil in here, and what I like to do to add some flavor to it is put in 1 tablespoon of butter. Butter melts up nice and good. And if you put just butter in there, it would burn in the pan. That's why I have the olive oil together. It makes a nice combination. And then what I'm going to do is take some of the brand new spice rub that I have out. This particular one is lemon pepper. It's really nice and different. There's a nice bite to it. And what I'm going to do is just sprinkle it on, just like this. So I'll put it on both sides. With a light fish like this, a white meat like this, you don't have to do a lot to it. We're just going to add a little bit flavor to it. The white fish like this, like ling cod, rockfish, red snapper, it's real nice and generic type of fish. You can make it taste anything you want by adding flavor to it. So we got this warming up a little bit. And go ahead and put the fish right on top of this. There we go, just like that. Okay, this fish is cooking up really nice. All I want to do now is add a little bit more citrus taste to it. So a little lime and a little lemon. That's how you really add to the flavor of the fish. And we're just going to flip this over one more time. I'll flip this over one more time. Oh, that's coming out nice. On this side, I'm going to do the same thing. A little bit more lemon and a little bit more lime. And we can add a little bit more of the rubs onto it. That looks good. This is just about there. Now all we're going to do is just take this off. Boy, that looks great. Turn off the heat. And you can eat it just like this. What I like to do is add a little bit of my dipping sauce to it. This is a lemon lime. I'm just keeping the whole theme of the lemon lime dipping sauce, just like that. And we're using the spices with the lemon pepper in it. And just pick at it. Just like this. That's delicious. You know, another little addition to this would be good is like this, a little bowl of fruit, a little piece of fish. It's a really nice, simple dish you can do. You can do this on the boat, use a barbecue grill, or a pan like this. It works out really nice. You can look for the spices and rubs on our website and the dipping sauces in your local shopping centers. Also find it on our website too. Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action here on Sport Fishing. I think I got another one.
I'm gonna bet that ain't a rockfish. You hooked the man.
You got a small jig on, just using like a 1.5 ounce magic metal. Got a Fluger reel, 12-pound test Cajun red, an ugly stick light rod. This is kind of outfit I like to use calico bass fishing, but up here in San Francisco, we're using it for rock fishing. Look at that, blue bass. Got him looking at the jig.
Well,
he's right on it.
You see where it raked aside, look. You see where this treble hook raked aside. You know what you probably did? You probably turned that around. You probably pulled that bait out of one fish's mouth. See it raked and caught him in the side of the head. There's so many fish down there, you can see where the treble hook raked and caught him in the side of the head. I bet that's what happened.
There you go.
It's just unbelievable.
This is just ridiculously fishing. Visit our website at sport-fishing.com if you want to order any of our products, our cooking items, our t-shirts and hats, videos and books. It's all available on our website store. And if you want to join us on one of our local charters or one of our exotic travel trips, just do it on the website. You'll find out everything you need to know about me, the TV show, and any of our products. So check it out today and sign up for the free newsletter at sport-fishing.com. Check it out today. I'd like to introduce you to the brand new Eagle Claw hook kits. has got a great selection of hooks that you need to get started in fishing. There's 3 different styles of kits: inshore, offshore, and surf fishing. And they have a wide selection of hooks, different colors, different styles. It comes with this DVD that shows you all 3 different styles of fishing, shows you how to tie the rigs for that. You can find this hook kit at your local store or visit our website at sport-fishing.com and order one today. This is Dan Hernandez inviting you to join us back here next week for part 2 of our Farallon Island fishing adventure. Well, Mark and I had a great time up here catching all those rockfish and those monster lings. Next week we'll be back here with Jay and the crew at the Farallon Islands chasing more rockfish, more lingcod, and showing you a lot more exciting action. So make plans to join us right here next week on Sport Fishing.